Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. BISP Solutions is a tech company that provides technical solutions across the world. So in today's webinar, we will be understanding order management. So first of all, we will be discussing what we have previously learned about supply chain management. So first of all, we will be understanding what is SCM, which is supply chain management in Netsuite. So the management of the flow of goods and services and includes all the processes that transform raw materials into final products is called as supply chain management. So why we are doing SCM in Netsuite? So let's say it's a hypothetical example that we have a company called Veggie Bites, so which is a growing food company which sells fresh organic snacks. So the company started small but is now growing rapidly, and they need a smart system to manage their supply chain efficiently. So it has several key processes in their supply chain, and they decide to use Netsuite to handle everything smoothly. So let's understand Netsuite supply chain management through their journey. So why Veggie is using Netsuite? So starting with demand planning. So then they are planning for demand so that they know what to produce. So it needs to make sure they produce the right amount of snacks. So if they produce too much, it will go to waste, and if they produce too little, customers will be disappointed. So Netsuite provided them the solution that Netsuite checks past sales data, current orders, and future trends to predict demand. It also tells us how much raw materials they need and when to reorder. So example for the same is Veggie Bites notices that during festival season, demand for organic cookies increases by 30%. So Netsuite demand planning tool suggests that they should increase their raw material purchase accordingly. So this is the key factor of demand planning. Then comes our procurement. So procurement is for buying raw materials efficiently. So now Veggie Bites needs wheat, honey and dry fruits for their snacks. So they buy these different suppliers. So but what if one supplier delays delivery? So it can mess up the entire production of the snacks. So Netsuite provided them the solution that Netsuite automates purchase orders and sends them to suppliers on the time. And also it also tracks supplier performance. So if a supplier is always late, so Netsuite can suggest switching to a better vendor. So for example, Veggie Bites order 50 kg of organic honey from honey farms, so through Netsuite only. So if honey farms fails to deliver on time, Netsuite alerts Veggie Bites and suggests an alternative supplier for the same. Then comes our inventory management, where Veggie Bites needs to know how much raw materials and finished goods they have at all the time. If they have too much, it can take up space. If they have too little, they can't fulfill customer needs. So Netsuite provided them a solution that Netsuite updates inventory in real time as goods come in and go out, and it also prevents overstocking and stock storages. So for example, there's an sudden increase in online orders reduces Veggie Bites stock of organic almonds. So Netsuite automatically sends a reorder request to suppliers before they run out of this inventory completely. Then comes our production planning, where it goes to making the products. So once a Veggie Bite has all the ingredients, they need to schedule production so that everything gets made on time and without waste. So Netsuite provided them a solution that Netsuite creates an optimized production plan based on demand and available raw materials. Also, it ensures that machines and workers are utilized efficiently. For example, Veggie Bite factory has 2 production lines. So Netsuite assigns cookie production to one line and energy bar to another based on order priorities so that the work will be done efficiently and effectively. Then comes our order management, which means processing customer orders. So now that the Veggie Bites has the finished products, so they need to ship them quickly to customers. But what if they got 1,000 orders in one day? So managing this manually is next to impossible. So Netsuite provided them the solution that it automatically sorts, prioritizes, and assigns orders to the nearest warehouses, and also it integrates with shipping carriers like FedEx, Delivery, etc. to generate shipping labels. And also it sends tracking details to customer. So for example, a customer in Mumbai orders 10 packs of organic cookies. So Netsuite assigns the order to the nearest warehouse, which generates an invoice and arranges shipping with Blue Dart all automatically. Then comes our logistics and delivery. So where getting products to customer is done. So Veggie Bites needs to track when their products are during transit, and it ensures on-time delivery also. So Netsuite solution provides real-time tracking of shipment, sends alerts if delivery are delayed, and it also helps find the cheapest and fastest shipping option. So for example, a truck carrying Veggie Bite snacks gets stuck due to a bad weather. So Netsuite suggests an alternative route and informs the customer automatically about the expected delay. Then comes our returns and customer service, so where it will be handling issues smoothly. So sometimes customers may return products due to damage or wrong items delivered or packaging not there. So Veggie Bites needs a way to process returns quickly and maintain customer satisfaction. So Netsuite provided them a solution that manages return requests automatically and updates inventory accordingly to that, and also issues refunds and replacements without manual effort. So for example, a customer receives a broken cookie box, so they raise a return request, and Netsuite instantly processes a replacement without manual intervention. So what we come to know about these 7 features, that a smooth and efficiently supply chain management is done only with Netsuite only. So before using Netsuite, Veggie Bites was struggling with delays, inventory issues, and manual errors. But now, no stock shortages were there because everything is planned ahead. Then they are having a faster order fulfillment, which automates processing, reduces delays on that thing, and also it reduces waste and cost, which means smart procurement and production planning is done. And after that, happier customers, which means faster deliveries and better services provided to customers. That's why our customers is also happier. So why we are using Netsuite for supply chain management? Because it's a cloud based, which we can access anytime, anywhere. It also provides us end-to-end automation, which means from procurement to delivery, Netsuite helps us. Also real-time analytics, which makes data-driven decisions, and scalability, which grows with our business only. So this is what and why we are doing SCM in Netsuite. So in our previous session, we have discussed about inventory management, item types, locations, bins, lot and serial tracking, procurement and purchasing, purchase orders, vendor management, approvals, workflows. So just small recap I am giving you all for the same thing. First is inventory management we have discussed. So Netsuite offers a robust inventory management system that helps businesses track stock levels, manage warehouses, and optimize supply chain operations. So core concepts of inventory in Netsuite are item types, which includes inventory items, so where physical goods that are stocked and tracked are there, for example laptops, mobile phones and clothing. Then comes our non-inventory items, where items that are sold or purchased but not tracked as inventory, for example office supplies, repair services. Then comes our assembly items, where a finished product made from multiple components is there, for example computer assembled from CPU, RAM and hard disk. Next is kit or package item, which means a group of multiple items sold together as a bundle. So for example a starter kit that includes a laptop, mouse and bag. Next is our lot numbered item, where inventory is tracked by batch or lot number. So for example pharmaceutical drugs with expiration date. Lastly, serialized items, where each item has a unique serial number for tracking purpose, for example high value electronics like smartphones and laptops. Then comes our locations. So Netsuite allows businesses to manage multiple locations, ensuring accurate inventory tracking across warehouses, stores and distribution centers. So key features involved in locations are track stock separately for each location, optimizing inventory distribution across multiple warehouses, and it automates stock transfers between locations also. So for example, a company has warehouse in Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. So with Netsuite they can see real-time stock availability at each location like Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore, and ensure orders are fulfilled from the nearest warehouse. Then comes our bins. So a bin is a specific storage area inside a warehouse where items are kept. Bins help organizing inventory and improving picking efficiency. So why we use bins? So a bin is a specific storage area, so it provides better organization where items are stored in designated places. Also it provides us faster picking and packing, where warehouses staff can quickly find products. Efficient space utilization, where optimizing shelf and storage space is there. So for example, according to this bins, a warehouse has 10 racks with different bin numbers. For example, rack A, B and C is there, where bin number 1 in rack A stores t-shirts, rack B in bin number 2 that warehouse is having shirts, and in rack C bin number 1 only there is jeans. So when an order is placed for t-shirts, Netsuite tells the warehouse teams exactly where to find the item for the same. Then comes our lot and serial tracking. So lot tracking, which is batch tracking, so it assigns a lot number to a group of items, useful for tracking expiration dates and quality control, and also it used in food, pharmaceuticals and cosmetic industries. For example, a dairy company produces 500 liters of milk in batch like number, it is given hashtag lot 2025. If there's any quality issue, they can trace back affected products using Netsuite only with this particular batch number. Then comes our serial number tracking, where it assigns us unique serial number to each individual items. It is also used for high value or warranty tracked items, and it also helps preventing theft and fraud. For example, a mobile company sells an iPhone with serial number hashtag SN12345678. So if a customer claims a warranty, Netsuite can verify its purchase and service history for easy working. So in summary, how Netsuite helps in inventory management. So first of all, we have understood item types, which supports multiple items like inventory, non-inventory, kit or packages and assemblies. Locations, we have understood that tracks stock across multiple warehouses and stores. Bins which organizes items within a warehouse for easy tracking and access, and lot and serial tracking, where it helps in quality control, warranty management, and traceability. Next comes our procurement and purchasing in NetSuite. So procurement is a critical function in any business that ensures raw materials, goods and services which are purchased efficiently. So NetSuite simplifies this process with automated workflows, real-time tracking and vendor management. So to understand it briefly, first is purchase orders. So a purchase order is a formal request sent to a vendor to supply goods or services. So it helps track purchases, control costs and streamline procurement. For creating a purchase order, steps involved is, first we have to create a purchase order, which consists of getting vendor details, item quantity, price and expected delivery date will be mentioned over there. Then approval process, which is based on company policies, approvals may be required for the same. PO submission, which is purchase order submission, which once approved, NetSuite automatically emails the purchase order to the vendor itself. Then goods receipt, when items arrive, so they are matched with the PO to ensure accuracy. Then comes our invoice and payment, where the vendor sends an invoice which is matched with the PO before payment is done. Next is our features of NetSuite purchase order, where it automates order creation and tracking. It ensures vendors deliver the correct items, and it provides real-time visibility into open orders, deliveries and pending invoices. So for example, a company needs 100 kg of raw materials for production, so they create a purchase order in NetSuite and it's sent to the vendor. So when the shipment arrives, NetSuite automatically matches the delivery with the PO and generate a payment request for the same. So after that, vendor management. So managing vendors efficiently is crucial for on-time deliveries, cost control and quality assurance. NetSuite provides a centralized system for tracking vendor performance, contracts and transactions. So key features involved in vendor management is vendor records, where it stores complete vendor details like contact, banking, tax information like that. Then comes our vendor performance tracking, where it monitors delivery times, quality and pricing history. Next is our multi-currency and global vendors, where it supports vendors from different countries. And lastly, it is having feature of vendor portal, where vendors can log in to check orders, invoice and payment is done or not. So for example, if a company buys office furniture from multiple vendors, so NetSuite tracks which vendor delivers on time, who offers the best price and who has quality issues. So based on this particular data, they can make better purchasing decision for the same. Next comes our approvals workflow, where approval workflow helps companies controlling spending and preventing unauthorized purchases. So NetSuite allows businesses to set up custom approval rules for purchase orders. So how it works in NetSuite? So first of all, we will be creating an PO, which is purchase order. A purchase request is entered into NetSuite. Then comes our approval routing, where the PO is sent to the designated approvers based on, first is order amount. For example, orders above 5 lakh rupees require CFO approval. Vendor category, for example, IT purchases needs IT manager approval. Department based, where for example marketing POs goes to marketing director only. Then comes our automation notification, automatic notification, where approvers receive alerts for pending approvals. Lastly, final approval and PO release, where once approved, the PO is sent to the vendor automatically. So benefits for approval workflows are preventing unauthorized spending, ensures compliance with budgets and policies, and speeds up approval process with automation. So for example, a marketing manager requests a bulk order of promotional materials which is worth of 5 lakh rupees. So Netsuite automatically routes the request to the CFO for approval before the PO is sent to the vendor. So in summary, why use Netsuite for procurement? So we have discussed about purchase order, which automates purchasing and ensures accurate order tracking. Also vendor management, which monitors vendor performance and optimizes supplier relationships. And approval workflows, which enforces spending rules and speeds up approvals also. So if we want to understand navigation in Netsuite, so this is what our Netsuite page will look like. And first of all, we will be setting up a location. So we have to go to our setup option. Under setup, we will be getting company. Under company, we will scroll down. We got our locations. If we want to see the list of locations which are present in Netsuite, we can see it here, like location Australia, parent Midwest is there, US sub is there, US East. US sub is the parent and US East and US West is the child company for the same. So if we want to create a new location, we have to click on new location, and we can just create a new location for our SCM. Whenever we will be entering any purchase orders or any receipt, so we can get a help from this location only. So this is how location page will look like. Then coming to our purchase order, so we will be going to our transactions. Under transactions, we will be going to our purchases. Under purchases, we will be entering purchase orders. So if we want to see the list of purchase orders which are made in Netsuite application, so we can click on list options also, or else we can create a new purchase order for the same. So in this custom form, we have to select every single time standard purchase order, so that the purchase order will be made exactly what we have to send to our vendor. Then we have to enter the vendor name, which is, let's suppose we are taking La Ville Inc. So it's a test environment, so these all vendors are made already. And then pending approval status, we have to state as approved. Then currency is USD only, and we will be clicking on items. Then in items, we will be selecting, let's suppose, cast spare parts. So automatically it will be showing us the quantity, rate, amount, and whatnot is there, is like purchase contract is also there, department, class, landed, category, and then we will be adding the same, then saving the purchase order. This is how we can make purchase orders in Netsuite. And if we want to see that purchase order is made or not, we can see it in the list of purchase orders which are already made before by other people. And if you want to see or check, then we can just click on the list with the name La Ville Inc. We can search it over there. So this is how our purchase order is made with the purchase order number 15. and if we want to receive, we can click on this option. If we want to bill it, we can click on this particular option, and if we want to enter prepayment is done, so we can click on this, or else we can close it. Let me show you how it looks in list options also. So we have to see, like here it is shown in internal ID is 442 and document number is 15. With La Villa INC, it is pending for receipt. So we have understood locations, purchase orders. Now we will be seeing items in Netsuite. So we have to go to our list option. Under list option, we will be going to our accounting. Under accounting, we will be clicking on items option. So if we want to see the list of items which we have in Netsuite, we can click on list option. As of now, there is only one items which is made in Netsuite. So if we want to create a new items, which we have discussed previously also and today also, that how many item types are there in Netsuite. So item types are assembly, description, discount, expense, inventory items is there, item group is there, kit or package, markup, in non-inventory item, and other charge, payment and service are there. So if we want to create an inventory item, here there are two types, which is lot numbered and serialized. So we can make any item from in both of these or in one of these items. Again, we have to select standard inventory part form. Then we are taking a wooden box, item name and number. Then we are taking boxes, so it will be automatically taken by every single unit box. Then product name, it is not necessary to be entered. Then subsidiary, we will be selecting as parent company only. Then discount, we are providing 1%. Offer, we are providing 10, let's suppose, and category we are not taking. Then we will be saving, but it is asking for text schedule. So let's see, text schedule. These are up to you. If you want to enter any information over here, we can do that. Here we can see the text schedule. It is not textable, and then we will be saving the same inventory item named as wooden boxes. So it will be entered in the list of items. So we have discussed about locations, how can we set in Netsuite. Also we have discussed about purchase orders, which we can make in Netsuite application, and items also, how can we make in Netsuite. So this is the confirmation we got from Netsuite that items is successfully saved in Netsuite. After that, if we want to create a bins for the same, then we have to go to our list option. Under list, we will be going to supply chain. Under supply chain, we will be clicking on bins option. Under bins option, there are 3 bins which are made in Netsuite. So if we want to create a new bin, we can click on new bin option, and we will be giving bin number as 20, let's suppose. and parent Midwest we are giving as location, and then we will be saving the same. So when we create an item in Netsuite, so if we want to enter any bin number, so in items there is an option for adding bins, so we can add this particular bin with name US West bin. Location is US West only, so we can enter and add the same in that particular items. So we have discussed about locations, purchase order, items, bins, and approval workflow is left. So we have to go to our customization. Under customization we will be going to our workflow. Under workflow we will be getting our workflows. So clicking on workflows, we get a list of workflows which are already made in Netsuite application with different internal IDs, and name also is there. So if we want to see if there is any inactives present, so there is no inactives currently. So if we want to create a new workflow is made so that if there is any editing or deleted thing is done in any step of processing invoice or purchase order or sales order, so the original person or the person who is handling that particular workflow get a message for the same thing. So this is how our workflow page will look like. If we want to select record type, we want billing schedule for the same, and let's suppose we are taking India or say Sita, and we will be saving the same workflow. So it will create a new workflow named as Sita. So it will show us a page like this and what actions we need to take and fill. If we enter these things, it will provide us the workflow where it will ask us that if there is any deletion is done in this page, or sales order or purchase order is, or if there is any editing is done in the particular workflow or sales order. Let's suppose someone changed name of the vendor by mistake, so because of this workflow the original person who is handling or seeing this particular sales order thing get a message or a mail that this person has changed this particular name of the vendor with details on it, so that the main person gets the knowledge that it has been changed and will get to it directly. So till now I have discussed about items, how to make in Netsuite, workflows, how to make in Netsuite for getting triggers. Next we have understood items making, bins, and purchase order we have discussed in Netsuite how to make it. Then comes our today's topics, which are order management, sales order, fulfillment, returns, back orders, demand planning, forecasting, reorder points, and inventory allocation. So starting with a hypothetical example for getting a good understanding for the same order management. So firstly we will be understanding what is order management. So order management is the process of tracking and handling customer orders from the moment they are placed until they are delivered or returned. So for example, Ashish runs a small business called as Tech Insta, where he sells laptops and accessories online. So let's see how he manages his orders and inventory efficiently with the help of Netsuite application. So we will be discussing about order management journey of a sales order. So firstly, sales order, which is the beginning of a purchase, where a customer Sita visits Tech Insta website and places an order for a laptop. So this will create a sales order in Ashish's system. So what happens in the system? The order is recorded with details like the product, quantity, price and customer information, and also payment is either captured immediately or set for later processing like COD, which is cash on delivery. Next comes our fulfillment, where once Sita order is confirmed, Ashish's team starts the fulfillment process to get the laptop delivered. So what happens in the system? The warehouse receives a notification to pick, pack and ship the product. So a shipping label is generated and a tracking number is shared with Sarah. Then comes our returns, which is handling the product returns. So if Sita receives the laptop but finds it defective, she may decide to return it. So what will happen in the system? A return authorization, which is RA, is created, allowing Sita to send the product back. So once received, the system processes a refund or replacement based on the policy. Lastly, back orders when stock runs out. So let's say another customer, Gia, places an order for a laptop, but Tech Insta is out of stock. So this creates a back order situation where what happens in the system? The system records Gia's order but marks it as pending stock replenishment. Once new stock arrives, Gia's order is automatically fulfilled. So then comes our demand planning, ensuring the right stock levels. So first is forecasting, where we will be predicting future demand, which means Ashish analyzes past sales data to predict how many laptops and accessories he might sell next month. So what happens in the system? Sales trends, seasonality and customer demands are considered. The system suggests how much stock Ashish should order in advance. Then comes our reorder points, which means automatic restocking, which to avoid stockouts, Ashish setups reorder points for each product. What happens in the system? If the laptop stock falls below 5 units, the system automatically triggers a purchase order to restock, which will ensure smooth sales without delays. Then comes our inventory allocation, which prioritizes stock usages, where sometimes multiple orders come in at once, but there is limited stock. So Ashish needs to decide which orders to fulfill first. So what happens in the system for the same is orders are fulfilled based on priority rules like first come first serve or high value customer preference, and this ensures fair and efficient order processing. So by using order management and demand planning, Ashish runs Tech Insta smoothly. So where orders are processed efficiently, customers get their products on time, stock levels are optimized to avoid losses. Why is order management is important? So it ensures smooth and accurate order fulfillment, reduces errors in shipping and inventory management, improves customer satisfaction with faster deliveries, and it helps businesses track sales, returns, and demand trends. Next is our sales order. So, sales order is like creating a customer order So first of all, we will be understanding the introduction for the same. So a sales order is a document which is created when a customer places an order. So it contains details like customer information, product details, price and payment terms. Then comes our fulfillment, which is shipping the product, which means like order fulfillment refers to the process of picking, packing and shipping products after an order is placed. Then comes our returns processing, customer returns, where a return authorization, which is RMA, is created when a customer returns an items due to defects or dissatisfaction. So the return can lead to a refund, exchange or store credit. Next comes our back orders, which we have discussed earlier also. A back order happens when a product is out of stock but still ordered. So the system keeps track of pending orders until inventory is restocked. Back orders can also be called as handling out of stock items. Then comes our demand planning in Netsuite. So demand planning in Netsuite helps businesses forecast future inventory needs based on past sales, current stock levels and expected demand. So this will ensure optimal stock levels, reduce stockouts and overstocking, and automated restocking suggestions. So key features involved in demand planning in Netsuite is forecasting, which means predicting future demand. So which means forecasting analyzes past sales trends to predict future product demand. So Netsuite uses different forecasting models to estimate how much stock is needed. Then comes our reorder points, where a reorder point is the stock level at which Netsuite automatically suggests creating a purchase order to replenish inventory before it runs out. Next is our inventory allocation, which means it ensures that available stock is distributed efficiently among multiple orders, which prioritize based on predefined rules. Then comes our demand planning workbench, where the demand planning workbench provides a dashboard for managing forecasts, replenishments and allocations in one place only. So in summarizing all the topics we have discussed, forecasting, which predicts future demand, reorder points, which automates restocking, inventory allocation, which distributes stock efficiently, demand planning workbench, which centralized inventory and demand tracking. So Netsuite's demand planning module ensures that the businesses maintain optimal inventory levels, avoid restockings or stockouts, and automates purchase and replenishment processes. So starting with our forecasting, which means forecasting helps businesses predict future sales based on historical data, trends and market demand, which ensures the right inventory levels. Reorder points. So a reorder point is the stock level at which Netsuite automatically suggests purchasing more items to avoid stockouts. Inventory allocation ensures that available stock is distributed efficiently among different orders based on priority. So we have discussed about sales order, which means customer places an order. Then fulfillment, picking, packing and shipping. Returns, where handling customer returns is done. Then back orders, order placed for out of stock items. Forecasting, predicting future demand. and reorder points for automating restocking, and inventory allocation, which prioritizing stock distribution. So this particular structured approach ensures smooth order processing and optimizing inventory management in NetSuite. So in today's session, we have explored the critical aspects of order management and demand planning in NetSuite, covering how businesses can efficiently manage sales order, fulfillment returns, back orders, forecasting, reorder points, and inventory allocation by leveraging NetSuite's automated workflows and data-driven insights. Organizations can enhance operational efficiency, reduce stockouts, and optimize their supply chain processes. So, mastering these functionalities ensures that businesses stay agile, improve customer satisfaction, and also maintain a competitive edge in the market. So, thank you for joining today's webinar on order management, demand planning in NetSuite. So I hope this session has given you all a valuable insights into how NetSuite streamlines inventory management and demand forecasting. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out. Keep exploring, keep optimizing, and let NetSuite do the heavy lifting for your businesses. So have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you in our next session based on SCM. Thank you so much.